Hey, good evening, guys. I just got my copy of a game that came out some years ago called Combat. I got Combat Volume 1, the second printing. It's by Compass Games. Um, there is a Volume 2, but it's actually an expansion, so you can't get Volume 2 if you don't have this game. You need this game for Volume to play Volume 2 scenarios and such. But like I said, this is an older game. It's new to me. I've watched a lot of videos about it, and I like it. It seems like it's something I would like, so I got a copy. We're just going to look at the contents real quick. Nice box, nice sturdy box. What is that, 2-inch, 2.5-inch maybe, I don't know. It comes with 2 bricks of cards. They were sealed. I opened them. You have your German order deck. The game also came with a bag of these baggies, so I just took the shrink off the cards and slipped them in these bags. And then you get a friendly set of cards. This is the set that you're going to be using. The game comes with 2D10s and 1D6. They were sealed for freshness, but I opened the seal, so I think the odor is starting to wear off. There is a shrink wrapped bunch of counters that I haven't taken the shrink. They're already trying to pop out in the shrink. Let's see here. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like 6 sheets of counters. Some these are the bigger ones. What are them? I think 1-inch counters. I believe these are. And then there are some. I believe they're 5/8 inch counters that go on top of the units. There's a rules of play book, which seems very thin. Oh, nice index on the back. Comes in at 32 pages, although I guarantee you the actual rules themselves probably come in well under that. It is nice to have an index on the back. It's a glossy, maybe semi-glossy rule book. Not my favorite. And it's just going over the game. It's it's a nice sized font, 2 columns per page, lots of illustrations, lots of examples. And it goes through all the different units, the cards, markers, terrain, line of sight, firing. It's going over the weapon cards and how to read them. Or not cards, but the charts. Morale, melee, smoke, offboard artillery, wind, optional rules, scenarios, how to do victory points, and then marker unit, notation, summary. It just explains the stuff on these counters here. There's a scenario book, which is quite a bit thicker, and it comes in at 64 pages, which, what is it, double? This was 32, right? Yeah. So it's double the size of the actual rule book. Looks like there's a bunch of event tables here at the beginning. Random events, enemy events. Okay, here we go. Introductory scenario 1, meeting of patrols. And then it goes over the setup, victory conditions, victory levels, and then the next scenario. How many scenarios you were asking? There's 14 scenarios. There's 4 introductories in 10, I guess, what you would call them, regular. And then also in the back, there is a extended example of play and designer notes. So this looks like an extended example of play. Yeah. So that's the scenario book. There's a double-sided bifold chart, spotting chart. Here are some line of sight displays for whether you're, if you're in a tank, whether you're buttoned up or not. But I don't think they have tanks or vehicles in this version. I think you have to get volume 2 to get the vehicles. And then on the other side, there's an order and a terrain chart. And again, it's a bifold, double-sided. There's another bifold, but it doesn't have anything on the opposite side. It has your sequence of play, indirect fire support, and then your weapon characteristics. But I don't know why they... Maybe so you can set it up in front of you. I don't know. Then here's the display where you have your cards, the enemy deck, your deck, and then discards, initiatives, and you'll be placing cards up here as you play through the game. As far as I can tell from watching videos, it's single-sided, of course. This one is single-sided, of course, as well. This is your tracker sheet. It's got your turn tracker, initiative tracker, impulse tracker, some stacking overflow markers, a place to keep units if you need to do that. Then it comes with a number of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, looks like 4 paper maps. Yes, 4 paper maps. I don't know if they're geomorphic or not. It didn't say, but I'm sure. Man, I don't even know if you'd need to put that much map on a table, to be honest with you. But it looks like there's 4 maps. They're on paper. They're single-sided. This is map 4 of the hedgerows. The paper is thick and glossy to semi-glossy. The hexes are very large, which is good. They look beautiful. I'm not going to unfold these right now. They got such hard creases that it would be a nightmare to do that. But I'm real excited to get into this game. Like I said, I've been seeing a bunch of videos about it. I've been interested in it for years. And I finally pulled the trigger. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a good night.